are the ingredients in ASEA's Mood product? Why were they actually chosen? And how will they benefit you? That's precisely what we're going to dive into in this video, and I'm excited to bring you the details so that you can understand and be educated on what you're putting into your body and what to expect. We are actually going to be moving over to an interview that Hunter Dean just gave. Now, Hunter Dean is the VP of Research and Development at ASEA, as well as Production Operations. So he pulls the curtain back, he explains why the team chose each and every ingredient and what it can mean for you and your body when you start using the Mood product.
First one that I want to point out is there at the bottom, 5-HTP. 5-HTP works as a precursor to serotonin in the body. Serotonin is, again, one of those happy molecules, right? So this will help to regulate the mood, some of that we talked about on the previous screen, and really promotes restful sleep. In fact, people who are testing the product for us were using kind of sleep trackers, the smart watches, the smart devices, and quite frequently they would report, hey, when I'm on the product daily, my sleep scores go through the roof. And part of that is due to the 5-HTP.
Wow.
Another one there, let's see, L-Tyrosine. This is a precursor to dopamine and norepinephrine. Again, more happy molecules. That's kind of a trend with this formula. Again, a lot of precursors to these hormones and these molecules that need to be present in order to regulate mood and to make sure that you are able to maintain positive moods throughout the day. Ashwagandha, we talked about adaptogens in the previous formula with Mind. This is an adaptogenic herb. It actually helps to regulate cortisol levels. So not only are we boosting the happy molecules, we're trying to decrease the level of the stress molecule cortisol. And really, that's kind of an idea that I keep going back to of resilience, right? If you have more of the happy molecules and less of the stress molecules, you're going to be more resilient to the stressors throughout the day. Not only the physiological stressors, but the emotional and the mental stressors of our difficult modern lives. And so really what we're doing with this formula here is we're trying to help people tap into what's called circadian rhythm. We as humans have a natural tendency to rest and then work and rest and work. And our body recovers most effectively when we're inside of a regular circadian rhythm. These ingredients help you to really plug into that rhythm and recover effectively and really be resilient to any of those external stressors and be able to maintain a positive mood with this formula.
But somebody could drink this in the middle of the day. It's not going to make them sleepy. There's nothing in here to make them sleepy. It's just working with the body's natural circadian rhythms.
Yeah, absolutely. This is not, yeah, it's not about sleep. It's not a sleep aid. It's not going to make you tired. It's about creating that rhythm. It's about helping your body recover. It's about helping your body be resilient to that emotional, mental stress, and really be able to adapt to what the world throws at you.
Very cool. Can I ask you just the two more ingredients in here that really caught my eye? GABA.
Sure.
That's become quite a well-known ingredient. And there's, I think, a lot of times the supplement industry is known for what we call dusting. We want to put it on the label, so we just put a little dusting. But there's not enough product, there's not enough of an ingredient in there at an efficacious dose to make a difference. There's quite a bit of GABA in this product. I mean, people feel the difference with this product. Do you want to just chat about GABA a little bit?
Yeah, so GABA is an important neurotransmitter that promotes relaxation. So that's what GABA does. And you're absolutely right. There are a lot of formula companies or companies out there making products with formulas that basically sprinkle the ingredient in there so they can make the label claim. What we've done, we point back to those 900,000 studies, right? There are clinical level research on certain amounts of these ingredients to be able to make claims and to be able to substantiate those claims. Every single ingredient in the formulas is present in enough amount to be able to make some sort of a claim based off of clinical research. And so we have not just sprinkled the GABA in there, which is an expensive ingredient, by the way. There's enough in there to be able to make a claim and really see a benefit. And that's the case with all of the ingredients throughout the entire product line.
Very cool. That's so important for people to realize, again, just the pure quality of these ingredients and these formulas. Last one before we move on. I'm kind of looking at this Affron and Saffron, and what's that about?
It's another mood improving ingredient. So saffron, again, helps you respond to stress. In fact, there are studies that show for perimenopausal women, you can address a lot of the side effects that come from perimenopause, hot flashes, things like that, are all mitigated with a powerful saffron ingredient. And the Affron happens to be a branded ingredient with clinical research behind it, specifically on this blend.
Wow.
Well, I hope that answered all of your questions and you were excited to give the ASEA Mood a try. If you are dealing with stress, anxiety, overwhelm, fatigue, this is a no-brainer option for you, and you can see how it's truly a very intentional blend of ingredients that are going to have an impact, right? These are clinical grade ingredients, the amount that you actually need to see the benefit. So if you want to get started with this, I encourage you, jump over to my website. You will see this under the ASEA Performance section. Mood is that beautiful color right there. Grab that. If you want to get a discount, if it's your very first order, you can get 10% off with my code at checkout. Just simply put it in, click apply. Now, if you are currently a customer of mine, you can use your Redox rewards points for this. So make sure you do that. It's a great benefit of being on subscription. Those points are dollars. So you can try this for free and add it to your next subscription order. If you have any questions, maybe you're outside of the United States and you're thinking, Danielle, I don't see it where you're showing me that I should see it. It's because it's not for resale outside of the United States, which it does mean you can get it. It just means it's in a different location. It's going to ship directly from the US. So it's slightly different than some of ASEA's other products. So reach out to me. This is my phone number. It is me behind the scenes. I will answer whatever questions you have and support you on this journey. I look forward to working with you, and I cannot wait to see what the mood brings you.